Why did the last place in town have to be an inn for couples only? Believe this, human. When I transform back into my true self, a beautiful Lamia, I will wrap myself around you and squeeze until you pop. Do not smirk. I mean it this time.
Welcome to the House of Eden, a place where couples can truly live out their deep desires. Have you reserved a room with us?
We did not. My lovely man decided to vacation here at the last second without thinking about this. We would understand if you didn't have any rooms available for us. Come along, foolish man.
Ah, a fellow Dom, I see.
Dom, I'm not entirely sure.
Well, of course you're a Dom. I can see it clear as day. I tell you, we're the luckiest women in the world to find men that like an aggressive gal. I bet you're ready to just pounce on him.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. Hey, are there really men like this?
Well, you're in luck. That couple who came in before you had to cancel at the last second. So you'll be given the honeymoon suite.
Really? Wow, that's just wonderful. Isn't that right, you filthy dog? What a fun little surprise.
Oh, yes. There's a bunch of fun equipment up there to guarantee the maximum pleasure. Here are your keys. Don't make too much of a mess up there, you two. No, seriously, don't make too much of a mess up there, please. The last couple I had up there broke the bed and ripped the curtains. It was all it was an ordeal.
I can assure you that we will leave the room as we found it. If not, I will have him clean it all up. Thank you. My mate and I appreciate this room upgrade. Come, my lovely, vile beast.
Oh, if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. A three-way, for example, with me, or other stuff. Me? Ooh, promising.
There's something about her that I love, but I can't put my finger on it. Walk faster or I'll drag you. Human, I was hoping that you wouldn't find a way to annoy me further. If I didn't know any better, I would be positive that you planned this all out so I would eat you without hesitation. Are you a glutton for punishment? Do you like when I threaten you? Oh, of all the places to choose from, of all the towns in the land, and with a mandatory 3-day travel, this had to be the only place available for us to vacate? What is basically a fancy brothel? Huh, you call this a place for couples? Don't make me laugh. This place reeks of ugh, high levels of lewd human activity, unneeded mating rituals. You all truly have no shame, do you? I'll stop complaining when I'm no longer capable of speaking. I don't see anyone who would dare try to put a muzzle on me. So until then, you're stuck. Ugh, this vile potion. It had to alter my voice too. If your one for me was to begin hating myself, then you've succeeded, human. This is the room. Well, open it, human. Let's see just how grand it is. What? What is all this? Of course it's the honeymoon suite, heathen. That is not what I meant. What are all of these objects? Is that a heart-shaped bed? You have a death wish if you think we're going to share that bed. At least the colors are right. Red walls, red sheets. But the roses, I could go without. Though, if they're extra thorny, maybe they'll serve a good purpose for me. I can use them to torture you for putting me in this situation to begin with. I pass for a beautiful human? How dare you insult me in this way? Oh, others can hear us? Then maybe you should do a better job of not getting on my nerves so I don't interrupt their disgusting mating rituals. Make yourself useful and fetch me some water, you filthy animal. You've made me thirsty. Ugh. Why do I feel so weird all of a sudden? You feel warm? I cannot say the same. This feeling, however, it should not be happening right now. Especially with you of all people. It's not the right time of season for this. What do I mean? It's none of your concern, human. Just tell me what you know about our target. I see that we have a good view of the inn that he resides in. The inn that we should have been in. Why am I complaining again? Because people think that we're a couple. Is it really that bad to have people think this way? In a place like this? Yes! I don't like you, and to have to be in an inn made for couples only makes me sick. This place isn't for couples. Only one-night stands and those who are lusting for others for 40 minutes. How do I know 40 minutes? It's just a number I picked at random. But a place that is truly desolate and alone aside from the two of us. A place where no one will be in our business nor interrupt us. Something like that would be far better for me to show you what I'm holding back from a cute human like you. I would love to mate with you. Hey, is it true what the innkeeper said? That there are men out there that like aggressive women? Are you one of them? Your reactions are starting to make a lot more sense if so. Is my aggression a turn on? I didn't mean to get so close to your face like that, human. I didn't realize how close you were. Was I saying something? The feeling is getting stronger. Am I going insane? Tell me the season. I need to know for sure. Summer? Then it surely isn't mating season. Oh, don't pretend to be shocked at what I just said. We are both feeling the same way. Human, tell me more about this inn. Did you do any research about it? Why? I have the sudden urge to do very questionable things to you. Ugh. Now is not the time for your worthless jokes. I have a deep need to take out some stress on you. I think much more than just stress. Pent-up feelings. Due to how large I am, and undoubtedly stronger I am, this could turn out to be very painful. For you. Oh, I can tell. I know that you'd like it. Ugh. What am I saying? Why am I saying this out loud? Wait, didn't you pick up a flyer for this place? Give it to me. Oh, right. I can't read. Read it for me. Mm-hmm. All of that sounds normal to me. Each room features... What? No. Repeat the type of crystal. What? Do you know what these types of love crystals do? Of course you don't. They not only amplify our needs to put us in the right mood, but for those who have genuine feelings, it brings them to the surface, no matter how hidden you want them to be, and I am trying my absolute best to keep them under the surface. Do I have feelings for you, human? What a silly question, coming from you. I'm not shocked. Most importantly, they're using magic to influence our emotions. Is this even legal? It shouldn't be. Your laws are twisted. Wait, human. I will answer this question only because I think that you are not smart enough to understand what is happening. I do have feelings for you. Hatred and love are two intense feelings. But I somehow have both. They are related, yes? My human. Huh? Yes, I called you my human. You are mine. My emergency meal. I didn't mean that in a loving way. Of course I didn't mean that in a loving way. It's not my fault if you took it that way. Stop pretending. My human. I like you a lot. And maybe under a different circumstance, we could do things properly. But I want to mate with you now. Yes, now. The warmth that's radiating off your body is so inviting. My species loves warmth. You're warm and smooth. Is warmth an indication of a desire to mate, human? Yes, in this case. The body heat you're creating is much different. I like it. There's more that I like, but this is quite inviting. What are you asking? Did this potion transform everything? What are you getting at? Oh, you mean down there. It did. I think we're compatible for this type of special activity. We would have been if I still had my cloaca, but we should experiment. Just in case. My tail is insanely sensitive, but since my tail is not present, try touching my butt. Oh, just do what Oh. Ah. Oh, that works. That works a lot. Your hands are so warm. Why did you move your hand away? Did it look like I didn't like it? Did I not give you a clear sign? You have sensitive areas too, right? Come closer to me, human. I wish to find them. Why don't I just ask you? I'll take greater satisfaction finding what parts make you melt on my own. Human skin is very soft. Would it be safe to say that every part is sensitive? Some areas more than others? How about here? This part of your neck looks like it would be a good place. No? Then how about under your shirt? Humans and Lamias have the same special parts on their chest that point outward. I saw this during our imprisonment. Let me feel them. Ah, that's the reaction I'm looking for. You feel like you're burning up now. It will make our mating even more satisfying. Now, what if I slide my hand slowly down your stomach? Will it reach a burning hot destination? These noises you're making entertain me, human. The most entertaining thing you've done thus far. By the way, just because I like you doesn't mean that I'll stop being mean. I'll just be mean in a more playful way. Besides, don't try to deny me that you like a woman that gives you a challenge. If you didn't, you would have attempted to escape from me days ago. I don't think you're even trying to escape at a time like this, but I can feel something trying its best to escape down here. I wonder what it could be. Why do I tease you now instead of taking what is rightfully mine? I like to see my prey squirm and beg. I think it's safe to say the crystal is taking its hold on the both of us, without a doubt. But let's just say that this is my version of foreplay. Worry not. I still want to rip your clothing apart. It's beginning to annoy me more than ever. Have I found something finally more dreadful than a human? Restraining myself enough to only sample your body has worn out its welcome. I crave more. Human, have you ever shared a bed with another creature? You will. Right now. Resist me not, my prey. I may not have my tail, but that won't stop me from overpowering you and making you truly mine. Mate with me. Swell, what wonderful timing. And what a horrible potion you bought from that merchant. Now I can truly show you what a Lamia can do. Things that your females can't. Get in the bed or I'll throw you on it. Wouldn't want to make that Innkeeper mad at us. Unlike you other filthy humans, she seems respectful. Better. So much better. Show me how useful you are, my prey. Rub my tail. You don't have much of a choice now, do you? Not when I wrap you up like this. You're not going anywhere. Oh, I won't pump you up with my venom if you resist. But I'll make sure you pump something into me. Oh, yes. That's what I need. I'll let you in on a little secret, my new mate. There's another part of me that's dangerously sensitive. It's rubbing up on your face right now. If you touch me right there. Thank you to Dragonoid, Shadowrunes, Morris, Kaguzo, Howlin, Tensive Thread, Night Angel, and Etchy for joining Patreon this week. You're a bunch of cutie pies, and I hope you enjoy all the exclusive content I provide. And thank you to everyone for listening. The sudden event that happened likely seems familiar to those who enjoy sci-fi because I borrowed something rather generic from it. You know how a team ends up going to a strange planet and getting some type of weird substance that acts like an aphrodisiac? This is my take on it. If Calithia was able to read, and if the listener knew what type of crystal that was, this story would not have happened. So, hey, it worked out for us. I wanted to introduce the fact that she's just a tsundere, but in a very special way. So you got a little bit of spice, a little bit of story, all tied up into one. For those that have listened to the entire 28 minutes on Patreon, I really hope you enjoyed the bountiful loot that was inside of it. Thank you to the wonderful Xena Alexander, also known as Messed Up Stories, for voicing the Innkeeper of the House of Eden. She was sick briefly, so there was a slight delay in uploading the audio, but she's feeling much better now, and recovery is leagues more important. A link to her channel is written below. She did the most goofball thing to prove that her voice was feeling better, and that was howl. The days before, she would howl, and it sounded so adorable, like a little puppy. It was like, oh, which was technically a bad thing. She was going for a full, like wolf howl. It is always a pleasure to talk to her, like no joke. She always either has me laughing or at the very least questioning my sanity, which is the best thing ever. So if you want the opportunity to chat with her and go through these types of things like I do, either through voice or text, head on over to the ASMR RP Lounge Discord server, which can be found in the description. I fully recommend joining in on the fun. We also have a bunch of events popping up very soon. And by the time this comes out, I think another gaming event will have happened. But anyway, if you want to join in on that type of stuff, come on down. We don't bite, I promise. There is some RP that happens sometimes, though. Either way, you all are straight up beautiful and amazing. Did you know that? We're already on our way to 4K subscribers. And 15 people left until we have 100 members on Patreon. And the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend audio is almost at 500 views. That is my first short to ever get that many views. Like, I mean it, ever, ever, ever. You guys are working overtime to make this channel really explode. I hope you all have just a wonderful day or night. As always, you're truly wonderful. I appreciate all your support. I love you all. Bye-bye.